and welcome to this edition of Spotlight on Bensenville Park District. I'm Rick Robbins, the Executive Director here at the Bensenville Park District, and I'm joined today with Sue Gager, our Active Adult Supervisor at the Park District. And Sue, we're here to talk about not just seniors, but active adults. Yes. And we are a big part of helping to keep them active. Do we, Sue, really at the Park District have a senior center?
We don't actually have a freestanding building like some other park districts might have, but at the Deer Grove Leisure Center, we have a large space, a large room dedicated purely for adults and senior programming.
Right.
It's on the first floor, so it has accessible entry, and it has a lot of parking, and it has a free book exchange and a free jigsaw puzzle exchange, and it also has a sink, refrigerator, lots of space.
Yeah, it's very nice. And that's the Oak Room, and that's at the Deer Grove Leisure Center.
Yes, it's called the Oak Room.
And in that room, then, you have lots of in-house programs that go on there. Tell us a little about what kind of programs we have there.
Sure.
On site.
And it's really for all mobility levels.
Right.
But we have cards. So if you like to play cards, we have canasta, we have pinochle, we have cribbage. And then we have, so that's cards.
I know I walk in there and they're playing games that I've never played.
Right.
And they're like, oh, it's easy. You could join us.
Well, then, if you're not a card player, we have dice games. So we have Bunko.
Right.
And Bunko is kind of like Yahtzee. So there's no skill involved. You roll the dice and you see what kind of scores you get. And so it's very social. It's a lot of fun. And we also have tile games, so think dominoes.
Okay.
So we do have dominoes. There's a popular game called Train Dominoes. And then we also have Mahjong. And that, of course, is really interesting. And we also have people there that will teach you, because my understanding is if you play Mahjong on the computer, it's different to actually play it at the table with the tiles.
Okay.
But they will help you make that transition or just teach you how to play. And then, of course, bingo. And so we have bingo twice a month. One of them is a very large event because we have lunch and then we play bingo. And that fills up the space. And last month we had 90 people. And then we also have another bingo, which is just a drop-in, and we have cake. Nice. And we wish a happy birthday to anybody whose birthday is that month. And we play bingo. Nice.
Well, I know you have a really good turnout for most all of this, Sue, and really, it's really nice. The room is great. It's roomy, and we fit, like you said, on your lunch, your lunch bunch week with the bingo and such. We do fill that pretty much every time. Right. And we get as many people as we can. Yeah. We don't like to turn them away, certainly. So for these in-house programs, I know this is going to kind of blow people away, but what's it cost to come and be a part of it?
Yeah, it really is amazing. Almost all of these are drop-ins.
Right.
And it's $1 if you're a resident, and it's $2 if you're a non-resident. And we welcome people from surrounding communities. You just pay a little bit more, but what you get for that, and we have coffee, regular and decaf. We have soda pop in the refrigerator. We have pretzels and peanuts and popcorn and cookies and
so
all
the
of
snacks,
that.
refreshments, the games, the space, the room, everything we provide for you, and it's $1.
$1
for the residents here.
Right.
We if you haven't been there and you haven't met Sue, you should come and participate. Just check it out. Check it out. Maybe you'll meet some new folks, and I think you'll enjoy being a part of our programs there at the Oak Room in Deer Grove.
Definitely.
So other programs that people might be able to participate that you kind of put together for the same group.
Sure. Well, we also have classes, not a whole lot, but we have knitting and crochet. We have a wonderful instructor, very patient. She even taught me to crochet, so if she can teach me to crochet, that's great. We have a quilting club, and it's not, you don't need to know how to quilt per se. It's a group of ladies, and they're quilting for charity. So we even need people to just cut the fabric and pin the fabric to be a part of.
So they're kind of working together on the project.
Working together on it. So you don't have to be an expert quilter, but you'll kind of learn it by osmosis. We also have a Red Hats group, which is kind of, it's an international group for women over 50. They have a lot of fun. Also on Sundays, I don't think I mentioned, we've really added a great program on Sunday afternoons. If you're looking for something to do, we have a movie. And again, that's $1 for
Right.
residents or $2 for non-residents. So every Sunday afternoon from Labor Day to Memorial Day. It's not in the summer.
Okay.
But we show a movie. We get popcorn from the Bensenville Theater, which is great because it's good popcorn. And we have a big group coming to watch a movie on Sunday afternoons. You just need to call on the previous Wednesday to find out what the movie's going to be.
Okay.
Because we try to get
Great.
as current as possible.
So that sounds great. I mean, lots of good programs. Most of those are really drop-in opportunities, except for the classes that you mentioned. So you also do something called Hot Topics and Hot
Yes.
Coffee. So you have a monthly speaker program.
Right.
And explain a little what's involved with that one.
Sure. There are so many organizations out there that want to come and share information. So we designed this program called Hot Topics and Hot Coffee, and it's sponsored by the Bensenville Dunkin' Donuts, which is great. So we get coffee from Dunkin' Donuts and muffins and bagels, and we also purchase fruit, fresh fruit, if you're trying to watch your waistline. And it's the first Thursday of every month from 9:30 to 10:30. It's a short thing. It's $2 for residents and $3 for non-residents, and it covers a variety of topics. We try to mix it up. So sometimes it'll be a practical matter, sometimes it'll be a health tip, sometimes it'll be just special interest. So just for example, some of the things we've done, Home Depot has now come twice. It's a huge hit because they give do-it-yourself tips in your house, outside your house. We also had somebody come and talk about downsizing and or if you're moving, but just downsizing your house, even if you're not moving.
Which is a big trend in our
We all wanna do
society
that,
these
right?
days.
We
Yeah,
don't-
you get to a point where you do.
Right, and we don't want to be hoarders, right? So we want to kind of learn how to best keep our house minimalized. We had a woman come and talk about female aviators. Very interesting. We had a gentleman come and talk about movie stars from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. And then, of course, we had practical things and health tips like eye health, pain therapies, understanding Alzheimer's. So we try to cover a wide range of topics, and that's getting to be very popular.
Very neat, very neat. No senior program would be complete, I think, without offering some sort of trips. Do we have trips? I know we do, but tell us a little more about what we have.
Do we have trips? The greatest resource that the Park District has is we have our own bus.
Yeah.
So it's not a motor coach. It doesn't have a bathroom on it, but it rides as close to a motor coach as you can get. Holds 32 people and 2 wheelchairs, and it has a wheelchair lift. So we can take all ranges of mobility, and the trips encompass mobility. So as simple as going to a theater to see a show, a stage show, or going to a casino. We also go to museums, we go shopping, we go to garden tours. We have a huge range of guided tours to all the different Chicago neighborhoods. Pilsen, Little Italy, Pullman, and most of those are on the bus. So even if you have a lower level of mobility, we see all these things from the bus. And then if you can get off the bus and walk a little bit, we can do that. But these guided tours of the Chicago neighborhoods are fascinating. And then we also have long trips. So
Right.
we travel 2 or 3 times a year. Might be just one overnight. It may be 3 nights. It may be 5 nights. Maybe 9 nights, possibly. And this is all motor coach travel to be more comfortable. And we've gone to places like Vermont. Last fall we went to Vermont. We've gone to New York City. We've gone to Savannah. We've gone west to New Mexico. It's just a whole range of things. And then we have one night or 2 night trip every year called Girlfriend's Getaway. So I'm sorry you can't join us on that one.
That's the one I wanted to go on, but go on.
But every year we just have a 1 night, 2 night trip, just to a variety of places. Sometimes we have a spa, a visit.
Okay.
We do some shopping, we do some touring, and we just have free time to hang with your girlfriends.
Let's switch a little bit. Do we have any special events for seniors that we maybe do or
do.
have coming up?
We've started trying to program some special events. So it's not a regular thing. It's not a card club that meets every week, but something a little special. So actually, we recently had a ladies' springtime tea.
Okay.
And I know Mary has talked about special events and a tea, but this was just for the active adult ladies. And we had a lovely tea together. We had someone come and talk about tea, loose leaf teas and the growers. And we had finger food and we had teapots with flowers. It was all very girly.
Neat.
But we
Well,
had a really good time. And then we also have our first time trivia and pizza. And we have a gentleman who is kind of a trivia host. And he's coming and he's going to do trivia questions that are geared specifically to the generation that's going to be there. So it's not going to be questions about some new actress or hip hop artist that I wouldn't even be able to answer.
Sure.
So the questions are going to be geared towards the generation there, and you're going to compete with your table. So you're doing it as a group and as a team. So you're not sitting there going, "Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid." Oh, but you work together
the
as a
trivia
team.
events can be very fun. I
They
know
are
they're
fun.
very big in Southern Illinois as fundraising events,
Oh,
and well, yeah, you'll have 50 tables of people competing,
Right.
and they all pay a lot of money to have their
Sure.
table as part of that event, and they bring snacks, and some of them really do it up with their table spreads for
Sure.
food and everything. So
Right.
it's a neat event.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing what ours might
Yeah,
grow,
well,
grow
we're having
into over the
pizza
years.
This
Yeah.
time. It's pizza, but this is the first one,
Right.
and already registration is getting even more than I expected. So this might be an annual thing.
I think they're going to enjoy it. I do.
Yeah. So along with the tea and the trivia, this might become something that's regular. But
Yeah.
look at the brochure and see if we're going to keep doing it.
Cool. So we talk about seniors not just being seniors, but being active adults. And I know here at the Park District, we certainly encourage activity and being outdoors and exercising and participating in whatever form of leisure you feel is important in your life and whatever means the most to you. So how do we keep them even more active through the fitness world? I know we have a fitness center, and we have many seniors that are members of our fitness center. And what else do we have that we provide?
We have a lot of things for seniors. First of all, on Sundays, I had talked about the movie on Sunday afternoons. The fitness center, the actual workout area, is free for seniors on Sundays. So all day Sunday, whatever our hours are that particular season, every Sunday is free. So you can
Great.
come and work out any Sunday regularly, at least once a week, and you don't have to pay anything.
That's a fantastic deal.
Yeah. And then we also have classes. And I know the rage now is Zumba. And Zumba is kind of like dancing. But I think some older adults might be a little intimidated that it's a little too fast. It's hard to learn all the moves. So we have a program called Zumba Gold. It's a lower intensity and it's easier to follow choreography. And that's a new program. And another new program is called Timeless Fitness. And it's kind of a playful exercise program. I think you can do that from a chair also. But it also kind of uses your mind along with your body with music. And then we've always had for a long time Fitness Over 50, which again is a lower intensity, not as complicated, more of a speed or a pace that's more suitable for the older adult, the active adult. And then we have chair yoga. So for those people who want to do yoga, but it's a little bit harder to do some of the moves, you can do it from a chair, and it helps you with your posture and your balance. So just off the top of my head, that's 4 programs
right.
plus the Sunday.
Plus
the
the free
Sundays.
workouts on Sunday at our fitness center. And certainly we have great senior rates for not only the fitness center, but also for the water park and at the golf course. Certainly the golf course has more than its share of seniors that participate there at White Pines. So really, even beyond what Sue's responsibilities are here, everything that we've talked about today, the Park District provides many senior and active adult opportunities, and we hope that you will come and be a part of them. And we hope that you'll, if you're new, introduce yourself and contact Sue Gager at the Park District, and she would love to chat with you. And we hope you will join us and remain active throughout all of your years. And we thank you for joining us this time on the Spotlight on the Bensenville Park District. Thank you, Sue.
The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is conveniently located in the Redmond Recreational Complex in Bensenville. The Water's Edge is home of Fenton High School and Wahoo swim teams, featuring an indoor 8-lane lap pool and diving well. The Aquatic Center is available for private functions and parties. Learn to swim, stay in shape, or enjoy recreational swimming year-round at the Water's Edge Aquatic Center.
The Bensenville Community Library, serving a community of readers. Whether you're old or young, a lover of words, music, or computers, the library has something for you. Check out our new Kindles, toddler jams, story and movie nights, or a variety of other activities offered. For more information, call us at 630-766-4642 or check out our schedule on the web at benlib.org. The Bensenville Community Library, celebrating 50 years of library service. Staying connected is important, and at the Village of Bensenville, it has never been easier to keep up to date with what's happening in our community. On your phone, PDA, PC, laptop, or tablet, the Village of Bensenville website offers easy integration, so you'll stay connected at home, in the office, or on the road. To follow us on Facebook, simply go to the Bensenville homepage and click on the Facebook icon in the lower left-hand corner. This will take you to the Bensenville Facebook fan page. Once there, click the like button to add us to your newsfeed and receive regular updates from around town. To follow us on Twitter, simply go to the Bensenville homepage and click on the Twitter icon in the lower left-hand corner. This will take you to the Bensenville Twitter page. Once there, click the follow button to add us to your Twitter feed and receive regular community updates. To receive email and cell phone notifications, click on the Notify Me button. This will take you to the Notify Me dashboard. Once there, simply add your email address and/or cell phone number at the top of the page, and then select which service you would like to receive updates from. The most common update section is in the Newsflash Bensenville News. Click on the envelope icon for email alerts and on the phone icon for phone alerts. You can choose one, the other, or both. To watch our public access cable show or board meetings, simply click on the Bensenville Web TV button on the lower left sidebar menu of the homepage. This will take you to our streaming center, where you can play current and past Bensenville cable TV shows and board meetings. To pay your Bensenville utility bill online, just click the Online Payments button and then follow the instructions provided on our secure payment site. If you have any problem, concern, or question to tell the village, then click on the Bensenville Action Hotline button. This will take you to the Action Line dashboard, where you can explain your issue and receive a response within 48 hours once you have clicked the Submit button at the bottom of the page. Staying connected is important, and at the Village of Bensenville, it has never been easier to keep up to date with what's happening in our community. On your phone, PDA, PC, laptop, or tablet, the Village of Bensenville website offers easy integration, so you'll stay connected wherever you are.